again. Welcome back. Another one in my Abbey beers series, and another one from St.Bernardus, Belgian Abbey beer, and this is Prior 8 wheat. So let's have a look at the label. I mentioned before, but the colour of the beer on the label reflects the colour of the actual beer itself. So this is Prior 8 wheat, an Abbey ale. It's 8% ABV. It's a 33 centilitre bottle. In ingredients, it's in French and Dutch. Just a strong beer. It's a Belgian Dubbel. I love the label. Let's crack it open and see what it's like. Oh yeah. I'll put that in. Love the label as well. I've got the St.Bernardus chalice as well, which I've just rinsed. So very active once again, with a pinky of rocky off-white foam. Let's have a wee look at the colour. Opaque. I can't. No, it's totally opaque. There's not much light coming through that either. It's a very slight reddish brown to it. Let's have a wee look. I think this is best served cellar temperature between 8 and 12 Celsius. This is 14. Well, the foam is. It's 15 on the outside of the glass. Of course, it's still quite chill, but it might be a tad too warm now. Hence the slow pour, because it's very effervescent, very gaseous. So we'll do the light test, and just to give you a wee idea of what it looks like, let's see what that looks like. Oh my goodness, how beautiful is that? That reddish ruby hue. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful, isn't it? Oh my dear. I'll get a wee bit nose on her. It's very yeasty. I don't think this is bottle conditioned. Oh, there is a wee bit of yeast left. I did do a wee swirl at the bottom, and it's malty and fruity. It's a Belgian Dubbel, and I'm getting the banana notes as well, which I've been told is from the Belgian yeast. Anyway, cheers my dears, 3 sips. That's beautiful. It's super gassy. Very effervescent. But that just spreads the flavours. You know, I'm getting, there's the malts and the fruits there. Rich, deep, strong flavours. But I'm getting, there's something like a woodiness or something there. I don't know. My descriptions are very poor. But I think that's like the element I'm getting. Maybe even earthiness, woodiness, plant-like. No plant-like in it, like when you get a hoppy plant-like. It's more like an earthy, woody vibe. It's really nice. It's really rich and intense. Let's have a wee breakdown. tasting sheet from craftbeer.com. So the colour we've done, it's like a 30, something like that. It's like a stout. It's very deep brown, ruby brown. The clarity is clear. There's no haziness or cloudiness there. The colour of foam head retention is poor. Foam texture is thin. Visual carbonation, none that I can see. That's where the visual part comes in. The alcohol, even though it's 8%, the aroma, I'll say it's mild. It's no hitting you in the face sort of a thing. It's not like you eat like a whiskey or that. You know, there's no alcohol there. You know. The hops, I'm going to say fruity. I'm going to say woody as well. It could be the hops that's giving it that. I don't know. It could be the yeast that's giving it that. The malt, yeah, it's like a toffee caramel like vibe from the smells. The flavour and aftertaste alcohol, I'm going to say it's noticeable. You can notice it's there. It's not strong, but it tingles your gums. I mean, that could be gingivitis. Is that what gum disease is? I don't know. Nips out and brushes teeth quickly. The hop flavour, I'm going to say it's fruity and woody. The hop bitterness, it's fairly restrained. Yeah, the malt flavour, I'm going to say caramel. Is there a toastiness or a roastiness there? No, really. It's more like fruit. I'll put pruny as well, but it's mild pruniness. That's a thing. The malt sweetness is low to medium. Palate stringency is low. The body's soft. Palate carbonation is high. That might be because it's too warm. Even though it's only a couple of degrees over the best serving temperature. But the length, I'm going to say it's long. Over 60 seconds. Not much longer, but it's lingering, you know. A slight malty and bitter flavour in the mouth. The oxidative aged qualities, I never do this section usually, but I'm going to say there's like a wee sherry vibe to it, with that alcohol and richness. I'm going to put that. Balance, drinkability, desirable, style appropriate. Let's have a look on Untapped. Okay. Prior 8 wheat from a Brouwerij St.Bernardus in Flanders in Belgium. It's a Belgian Dubbel. It's 8% ABV. The IBU is 23, so it's that very slight bitterness, but well balanced. One friend's check-in with a score of 4.5. Everyone else is 96,000 with an average of 3.71, which anything above the 3.5 on Untapped is good. The style guide, Belgian Dubbel, St.Bernardus Prior 8 is a traditional Abbey ale brewed in the classic Dubbel style of Belgium's best Abbey ales. It is a ruby to purple colour, smooth, creamy richness of texture that is almost oily, and a malt-fruit complexity reminiscent of coconut. I can't really see it picking it up. It finds the perfect balance between sweet, bitter and malty tastes. One of the original recipes from the days of licensed brewing for the Trappist monks of West Vleteren. Descriptors are dark, sweet, smooth, malty, fruity. Yep. So, it's an absolute beautiful. Oh, I see TK's checked it in. He's given it 4.5. Good man. So, I'm going to give this 9.2 rating. Because it is excellent. The only thing is the gas, the CO2 is a bit too much. But that could be because it's slightly too warm. Yeah, it's 15.2 now. That's probably too warm for it. It's releasing all that unlocking all that gas. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about there, but it sounded plausible, that, didn't it? So it's a beautiful beer. I'm really looking forward to the rest of them. I'm looking forward to the Abbey 12. Whoa! Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, tomorrow. Hopefully. Ta-ta for now. Cheers, my dears. That's superb.